I mean, Omega had the Railmaster, the Seamaster, the Speedmaster. Where's the Flightmaster? So one of the questions I had when I got into watches and I started getting into Omega stuff is, why didn't they ever come out with a Flightmaster? Did they come out with a Flightmaster? Hello, watch people. Thank you for watching the internet. My name is Jay, and today we're going to be talking about Omega. Specifically, why they never came out with a Flightmaster. Well, they did in 1969. In 1969, they were really heavy into the space program, and they came out with a line called the Flightmaster for pilots and other people in the aviation industry. And I really wish it was here today because it was such an amazing watch. It was a chronograph, it was a GMT, and it had an inter-rotating bezel. I mean, I can't imagine why it didn't really do well, but it didn't. It didn't sell well. They discontinued it in 1972, and that was it for the Flightmaster. And if you know anything about Omega, you know they really lean heavy into their space and aviation heritage. So why aren't they releasing a Flightmaster now? I think it would probably do pretty well. Well, for more on that, we got to talk to these people, Seiko. In 1995, the Flightmaster name wasn't trademarked at the time. And Seiko was coming out with a new line of pilot's watches, and they saw that the Flightmaster trademark was open. So in 95, they scooped it up. And to say that the Seiko Flightmaster was popular would be an understatement. It sold phenomenal, and I think it still sells phenomenal now on the secondary market. They had a couple different variations of it. They came out with a 7T version that had a couple iterations. The 7T92, the 7T62. I think there was a 7T80 something. I'd have to go back and look. But they also came out with it in their 6M movements. The 6M23 was kind of something, if you guys remember the dancing hands movements, that was in the 6M line. And they came out with a Flightmaster that had the 6M in it. It was a 6M23. Now we're back over talking to Omega and why we don't have a Flightmaster today. This is largely fan theory, but probably because it's a Seiko thing now. Even though the Flightmaster isn't currently in production, the Seiko Flightmaster is an icon in the watch industry. Now the Omega Flightmaster is too, but I don't think Omega is really hot on bringing back the Flightmaster name, even though that they have the Omega Railmaster, the Seamaster, the Speedmaster. The Flightmaster, I think, would be a really cool addition to their line, but I don't see them bringing back the Flightmaster name anytime soon because of Seiko.